Dachshund, the Hot Dogger, by Natalie Lunis. Ready to race. On July 14, 2007, a crowd filled the stands of a large race course in Los Alamitos, California. More than 12,000 adults and children had gathered to watch the event that was about to begin. Normally, a group of 1,000-pound, 454-kilogram racehorses with long, powerful legs would be lined up at the starting gate. Tonight, however, a different kind of animal was getting ready to run. These competitors weighed under 35 pounds, 16 kilograms, and had short legs, sausage-shaped bodies, and a loud bark. They were little dogs called dachshunds, and they were about to begin a race called the Wiener Nationals. The Wiener Nationals have been held since 1996 and have become the biggest dachshund race of the year. Smaller dachshund races take place in cities such as Phoenix, Arizona, Kansas City, Kansas, and Cleveland, Ohio. Dachshunds racing at the Wiener Nationals. Fans cheer for their favorite dachshunds. A run for fun. In spite of all the excitement, dachshund races like the Wiener Nationals are not serious sporting events. Instead, they are held for two main purposes. One is to raise money for nearby animal shelters. The other is to give dachshunds and their owners a chance to have fun together. In 2007, sales of tickets, caps, and T-shirts at the Wiener Nationals raised $20,000 for the Seal Beach Animal Care Center in Southern California. Owners stand behind the finish line, holding toys and treats to try to get the dachshunds to run in the right direction. Often, several of the four-legged athletes don't even finish the race. Some stay back to play with their rivals. Others wander off to the sidelines to say hello to their fans. A few dogs, however, always manage to run straight to the finish line. In the Wiener Nationals, the first one across wins a trophy and the title of the fastest wiener in the West. The winner of the 2007 Wiener Nationals was Sally. She finished the 150-foot, 45.7-meter race in just over 7 seconds. The Badger Dog. Today, dachshunds run for fun in races like the Wiener Nationals. In the past, however, they ran while doing serious work. These little dogs chased and cornered badgers. The name Dachshund means badger dog. In German, Dachs means badger and Hund means dog. A badger is a furry mammal that belongs to the weasel family. In fact, the Dachshund got its start as a breed during the 1500s in Germany because of badgers. Hunters needed dogs that could follow these weasel-like animals into their underground burrows. So they raised small dogs with short legs and long bodies for this job. In the early 1600s, the dogs came to be known as Dachshunds. The first Dachshunds were raised more than 400 years ago by hunters in Germany. Badgers were thought of as pests because they ate vegetables that people grew. Brave, bold, and loyal. Hunting badgers was dangerous work for a dachshund. Badgers have sharp, strong claws for digging. When a dachshund trapped one of these animals in its burrow, the badger would try to use them to defend itself. A dachshund had to be brave and bold to survive. No matter how small a dachshund was, it had to be even tougher than its enemy, the badger. Dachshunds that worked as hunting dogs also had to be intelligent. When chasing a badger, they often ran ahead of the hunters, so they needed to be able to think for themselves until their owners caught up with them. They had to be loyal and trusting, too, in order to work closely with people. Once a dachshund cornered a badger inside its burrow, it would keep barking. The barking let the hunter know where to find the badger. Dachshunds are good at digging. They often had to dig to get into a badger's burrow. Different sizes. People often use nicknames such as wiener dog, sausage dog, and hot dog for dachshunds because of the shape of their long bodies. All dachshunds are shaped the same way, but they are not all the same size. Dachshunds come in two different sizes, which are known as standard and miniature. Standard dachshunds weigh between 12 and 32 pounds, 5.4 and 14 kilograms, as adults. Miniatures, which are smaller, weigh 11 pounds, 5 kilograms, or less. People first raised miniature dachshunds in the 1800s in order to help with hunting rabbits. Rabbits are smaller than badgers, and they dig and hide in smaller burrows, so hunters needed smaller-sized dachshunds to catch them. A miniature dachshund, left, and a standard dachshund, right. Different coats and colors. Dachshunds don't just come in different sizes. They also come with different kinds of coats. There are short-haired dachshunds, long-haired dachshunds, and wire-haired dachshunds. A short-haired dachshund, also called a smooth-coated dachshund. A long-haired dachshund. A wire-haired dachshund. At first, all dachshunds had short hair. The hunters who raised the dogs noticed a problem, however. Their smooth, short-haired coats did not protect them as they ran through the shrubs and bushes that grew in the forest. So the hunters also began to raise dachshunds with long, silky coats and dachshunds with rough, wiry coats. Both of these kinds of coats protected the dogs from getting cut and scratched by thorns, sticks, and other sharp objects. Dachshunds' coats come in many different colors and patterns. Some are solid red, chocolate, or cream. Others are a main color with different colored patches or stripes. A pet fit for a queen. During the 1800s, hunting was a popular sport for members of royalty in many parts of Europe. The dachshund was one of their favorite hunting dogs. One powerful queen, however, helped make the dachshund into a popular pet as well. Queen Victoria ruled England for more than 60 years, from 1837 to 1901. This photo, taken around 1870, shows her with one of her dachshunds. In 1840, Queen Victoria of England married a German prince named Albert. Prince Albert brought dachshunds to England with him and gave several of them to the Queen as gifts. Queen Victoria did not use her dachshunds as hunting dogs. Instead, she kept them as pets. Soon, many rich people got dachshunds of their own. Eager to be seen keeping up with the latest style, they often walked their trendy pets in the parks of London. People brought dachshunds to the United States in the 1870s. The dogs quickly became popular pets there, too. This monument was put up at Windsor Castle in England. It marks the spot where one of the Queen's beloved dachshunds is buried. A top 10 pet. The dachshund's liveliness, intelligence, and loyalty made it an outstanding hunting dog. The same qualities also make it an outstanding pet. Dachshunds love to be with the people who take care of them. They enjoy running and playing outdoors with their owners. Yet they are not happy being left alone outdoors for long periods of time. They'd rather curl up in a cozy spot indoors with their family. Dachshunds like to be active, but they also like to relax at home. Since dachshunds are so small, they can make their homes wherever people live. They can keep up with a family living on a farm or on a big ranch. Yet they can also get all the exercise they need exploring a small yard in the suburbs or having fun with other dogs in a city park. Year after year, dachshunds make the top 10 list of the most popular dog breeds in the United States. A standard dachshund is easy for most people to tote around town. A miniature is even easier to carry. Dachshund do's and don'ts. Dachshunds are lovable pets, but they can present some problems that owners need to watch out for. They can bark nonstop. They can dig lots of holes. They can also run off to chase squirrels and other animals. All these habits work well for hunting dogs, but not so well for household pets. Dachshunds should always be kept on a leash or in a fenced area. Otherwise, they might take off after a squirrel, rabbit, or chipmunk. Dachshund owners also need to keep a serious health risk in mind. Many dachshunds develop back problems. To protect their pets from injuries, people need to keep their dachshunds from jumping too high or climbing steep steps. Dachshunds that are allowed to sit on chairs, sofas, or beds often reach them by using stairs designed for pets. The stairs keep the little dogs from jumping and hurting their backs. Puppies. When a dachshund puppy is born, it looks very different from an adult. It doesn't have long ears and a long body like its parents. Its muzzle is much shorter too. The puppy begins to look more like an adult after 4 to 6 weeks. A newborn puppy is also different from an adult because it cannot see or hear. Its eyes and ears are closed at first. They open when the puppy is 1 or 2 weeks old. Puppies start to eat solid food at the age of 4 weeks. Before that, their mother feeds them with milk that she makes in her body. A mother dachshund feeding her puppies. There are usually 3 to 6 puppies in a dachshund litter. The puppies stay close to their mother until they are about 4 weeks old. Then, little by little, they start exploring the world. When they are about 8 weeks old, they are ready to be adopted by a human family. This dachshund puppy is 8 weeks old. In the movies. Pet owners aren't the only people who find wiener dogs hard to resist. They are popular with movie makers as well. 2 of the most famous movies that feature dachshunds are Toy Story, 1995, and All Dogs Go to Heaven, 1989. In Toy Story, the dachshund character is named Slinky. Slinky is a loyal friend to Sheriff Woody, the leader of a group of toys belonging to a little boy named Andy. The movie character Slinky was based on a real toy called Slinky Dog. The toy was made and sold in the 1950s, 1960s, and early 1970s. Slinky with a toy named Rex in Toy Story. The dachshund in All Dogs Go to Heaven is named Itchy Itchiford. Like Slinky, he is a loyal friend to the main character. In this case, a German Shepherd named Charlie B. Barkin. Itchy helps save the day when Charlie is captured by his enemy, a pit bull named Carface Carruthers. Itchy left and Charlie bottom right in All Dogs Go to Heaven. Wieners on wheels. For a long time, the dachshund has been known as the hunting dog and family pet with a bold personality. Today, many dachshunds are showing their independent and determined spirit in a new way. With the help of some special equipment, such as wheelchairs, these dachshunds are overcoming physical disabilities. Dachshunds are not the only dogs that use pet wheelchairs. Large dogs, such as German Shepherds and Dobermans, use them too. This wire-haired dachshund uses a wheelchair cart to help him get around. Asher, a short-haired dachshund from Pennsylvania, is one of these spunky canines. He was born with a back right leg that was shorter than his left one. Yet that problem hasn't stopped him from getting around. In fact, this wheelchair athlete made headlines in 2007 when he competed in a local fun run called the Wiener 100. Asher didn't win the 100-foot, 30-meter race, but he definitely led the way as a crowd favorite. Everyone who watched this hometown hero agreed that he is a real wiener. Asher and his owner, Laura Schum. Asher was front-page news in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the time of the race. Dachshunds at a glance. Weight: standard 12 to 32 pounds, 5.4 to 14 kilograms. Miniature 11 pounds, 5 kilograms or less. Height at shoulder: standard 10 to 12 inches, 25 to 30 centimeters. Miniature 6 to 8 inches, 15 to 20 centimeters. Coat hair: short, wire-haired, or long. Colors: some are solid red, chocolate, or cream. Others are black, chocolate, or blue, gray, with tan markings on the feet and head and around the tail. Country of origin: Germany. Lifespan: 12 to 14 years. Personality: brave, feisty, may challenge bigger dogs, likes to hunt, loves to dig and chew, barks a lot. Best in show. What makes a great dachshund? Every owner knows that his or her dog is special. Judges in dog shows, however, look very carefully at a dachshund's appearance and behavior. Here are some of the things they look for. Eyes are of a medium size and very dark in color. Ears are near the top of the head and are rounded. They should not be narrow, pointed, or folded. Tail has no kinks or twists. Behavior should be lively and clever, not shy. Neck is long and muscular. Back paws are smaller than front paws. Ideal standard weight: 16 to 32 pounds, 7 to 14 kilograms. Ideal miniature weight: 11 pounds, 5 kilograms, or less.